So the reason why I'm making this video today is because we are officially halfway through Chapter 6, Season 1. And this season actually ends on February 21st. And it's just crazy that we are already through this chapter in this season. I feel like we just got into Chapter 6 and we're already halfway through. And another thing is because we haven't really got much super big updates for Chapter 6. You know, we just got the Winterfest update and the map is still snow. And I am confused why they still left the snow, but apparently in Tuesday's update, they will be melting all that snow. But usually, like, after Winterfest, they just patch it. But besides that, we really haven't gotten much. You know, we've gotten, like, a few new weapons here and there, but I really don't feel like a lot of people are bored of this chapter, you know? Usually when a brand new chapter comes out, there isn't that much updates because, you know, you got a brand new map to explore. You got a lot of, there's a lot of stuff to do. But what I really wanted to talk about this video was what is to come for season 2 and what do we have for the remainder of I'm dead here. Okay, no. The remainder of chapter 6, right? So later I will be discussing what type of season theme we could be getting for season 2 and what I think are really high contenders for that. A lot of unique stuff I am thinking about and what a good amount of the community actually thinks will be coming. So first, I want to go over the remaining unvaults that will be taking place this chapter. And the remaining unvaults are the railgun, possibly the recon scanner, grapple knife that might be scrapped, quad launcher, shield bubble, and the shield keg. Which I think all of these are really, really good items and could definitely spice up the gameplay loop a bit. Especially the quad launcher, because we haven't seen the quad launcher in Fortnite in so long. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the last time that was in the game was, I think, Chapter 1. Maybe it might have been in Chapter 3, Season 2. I'm not sure, but do let me know down in the comments. I'm pretty sure the last time we've seen that was in Chapter 1. So I'm glad to be seeing these unvaults coming back to the game. Time to get to the juicy stuff, right? And the juicy stuff is we have a whole list full of what to expect for this big update on Tuesday, right? So to get the stuff that we get basically every update out of the way is many new original skins. And obviously, you know, Hatsune Miku is coming to Fortnite Tuesday. And with her, you know, she has a Miku Beam emote. And she's going to be in the Festival Pass and item shop. A whole bunch of stuff for her. And obviously, me pronouncing her name was a joke. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Hatsune Miku, right? We have Godzilla unlockable next week. You know, a lot of people are hyped for Godzilla. And actually, in the Season 1 trailer, there's supposed to be like a huge Godzilla walking around the map. So maybe that will be coming later on towards the end of the season that we'll be able to actually fight Godzilla. And you'll be like destroying the bridge over there probably. We'll be getting our first Fortnite OG Season 2 leaks, which, you know, for the most part, we understand what's going to be coming because it should just be a direct Season 2 remake. So, you know, Tilted, Junk Junction, Haunted Hills, Mini Shield, a whole bunch of just Season 2 stuff. The Godzilla items, many mini pass information. A new ballistic update will be coming, which, you know, I think that mode really does need an update because I'm pretty sure that mode is just completely falling off. Like in the lobby, I'm pretty sure that mode literally had like 50k players, which, you know, it does actually beat a lot of games out there. There's like these random games you find have a higher player count, but for Fortnite, you know, they made ballistic into this like revolutionized like the CS:GO Valorant like genre to be another like player in there, and just for that mode to kind of be falling off is actually kind of crazy. But you know, it is in beta and there needs a lot of work on that mode. That mode is very there's just like little issues that don't feel good in that mode, right? Let's take a look at this. They got a bunch of survey skins, new kicks. I don't know who's excited by that unless it's actually like Fortnite original kicks. Besides Adidas, I heard Adidas is coming to Fortnite, which, you know, I said that before in a previous video. I knew that was going to be coming anytime soon. Festive local multiplayer is coming for the Fortnite Festival fans out there. So you'll be able to play on like one console together, and you wouldn't need to, you shouldn't be able to like, need internet access if it's a local player, right? And you can also play on like, one of those guitars where you press the buttons and it'll actually do inputs like Guitar Hero, which is very, very awesome. Fortnite X Cars is coming to the game. The car movies are just so good, to be honest. And more unknown collabs and more unknown content. So this Tuesday update will definitely be one of the biggest Fortnite updates. There is just a whole list, and we're gonna be getting tons of leaks, probably even, you know, end of season leaks to be coming here. And I don't know if we're getting an event this season. Season 1's new chapters usually don't get events. They usually say that for season 2, but if we do get an event, I'll be very happy to get an event. Events are always a good thing as long as you don't make it like a TV screen and you're just watching cutscenes all game. Then I'm down for it as long as it's like an actually interactive event. You know what I'm saying? Where we actually do stuff in the event, don't just sit there and watch. With that out of the way, let's start talking about season 2, right? And obviously, there's some other stuff coming for season 1 that I didn't mention. Just a whole bunch of like music artists and other like collabs out there. But the biggest thing I want to talk about is season 2, chapter 6. Chapter 6, season 2, right? So let's go over our options on what could possibly be the overall theme of chapter 6, season 2. The one thing I have seen that people are asking for is for it to be a Star Wars, a Star Wars season. Stutters again. Hello. Bro, the Oni shotgun, I'm going to end up dying with the shotgun, bro. Oni shotgun is the worst shotgun in the video game. Everyone knows this. It needs a buff. It's horrible, right? As I was saying, right, it is Star Wars. A lot of people are calling for Star Wars to actually have its own season, similar to the Marvel seasons. And I don't know how to feel about this. There's one side of me, which, I love Star Wars. It does have some awesome and cool stuff in there, but at the same time, like, so to speak more on a possible Star Wars season, right? This would be a good thing and a bad thing. And the reason why it would be a good thing is because, like I said, a lot of people have been asking for a Star Wars season, and we've gotten 2 Marvel seasons that a lot of players loved, but also players really disliked. And I was one of those players who I felt like Chapter 2 Season 4 was honestly great, but I didn't really like Chapter 5 Season 4 all that much. I actually think it was one of the worser seasons, and hope I don't really get a lot of hate for that. I just did not really like that jetpack meta they had, where if you didn't have a jetpack, you were dead. But the video isn't about that, right? The video is about this. So the 2 Marvel seasons they've been catering towards the Marvel, and Marvel probably paid Epic Games a lot of money to have them in there. Disney owns a very high stake in Epic Games, so it's possible they really just did push Epic Games to get that. But the weird thing is, Star Wars is also owned by Disney, so it's weird how they would both do why they would both do 2 Marvel seasons when they really had the best opportunity to do the Marvel season and then do a Star Wars one. So, and Star Wars is a very big big franchise, and you could have like lightsaber pickaxes in there, which a lot of people have been asking for, are the lightsaber pickaxes, which we haven't gotten for years. A Star Wars season is definitely a high contender up there. And what I really want to talk about is that these collab seasons are very hit or miss, right? On one side, you have the community who loves the company they're collabing with, like Star Wars, Marvel, whatever it may be. That side loves that, right? But then there's also the other side that wants unique battle passes, and basically they have to miss out on an entire battle pass because everything in it is all Star Wars collabs. None of it is really a Fortnite original thing, which is a shame, especially if and that's going to make it where a good amount of players are just going to straight up skip the season because there's no original cosmetics, no original items, no original anything really. Most, or like 90% of the stuff they add is going to be from whatever company they're collabing with. But then you have the other side, which completely loves who they're collabing with and would love to see that franchise expanded more in Fortnite, right? So overall, it's really hard to cater towards both sides of the argument, both sides of the player base. The conclusion that Fortnite should just not do collab seasons anymore. It's just way too long, 3 months of a collab. The 2-week trial period where it has its own little mini battle pass in it. I think they've done that with Star Wars before. That was much better than having 3 months dedicated of a Fortnite season to do this with. Just considering about how many, love it or hate it people there are out there. Like I said, I don't think they should do another big collab season really like ever again, to be honest. Because just these Marvel seasons really just prove that to us, how it doesn't really work like that, right? The player base is either going to love it or hate it. But my overall personal opinion on if Star Wars was a season, I probably would enjoy it more than Marvel because every time they collab with Marvel, they do like the comic version of Marvel. They don't even do the MCU, which is honestly just kind of sad. And I don't really like, but overall Marvel, it's cool, but I don't want like another 3 months dedicated to it. Star Wars, same boat right there. But I guess like lightsabers and stuff when lightsabers are in the game, and the blasters, those are actually pretty cool. And like the powers, the Force. You know, if they want to do a Star Wars season, they can. You know, it's epic if they want money, and I'm sure most players would love it. I'm just saying, like, there are those part of players that don't want it. Another possible season theme, other than just having Star Wars, what could another season theme be, right? And this is my own take on this. I think Fortnite should do a post-apocalyptic theme, and I've definitely seen this be brought up before by a lot of people, where Fortnite has not done a rundown, like apocalyptic theme before, which is actually kind of crazy. In Fortnite's time period, they haven't done this before. To get into depth on it, right? I'm talking about, like, for example, Seaport City over here. So let's go over here and I'll explain it, right? But a Seaport City over here. So imagine this was all just run down. And this is just an example, right? Imagine the whole city was run down. There's like acid all over the place, like Chernobyl, like a nuclear explosion happened. Whatever they got to do in the storyline to make it happen. But like the buildings are run down. There's like vines and like tree growth. You know, nature's like reclaiming the city. And, you know, there's just shrubbery all over the place. All the cars are like abandoned and totaled. You know, there's like bricks and a whole bunch of just concrete all over the ground. Just a whole bunch of just like the rundown vibe where nothing is maintained. And just imagine that all over the map, right? That would be honestly awesome. And I've definitely seen, like I said, I've seen people ask for a post-apocalyptic theme like that for years, honestly. And guess what? This isn't a completely new topic for Fortnite itself, because there's actually official concept art for a post-apocalyptic POI, or if you want to call it a theme for a season, maybe, or you could call it whatever, but I'll show it on screen right now. And as you can see from this this official art, by the way, it's not made by some third party. This is the Fortnite official art maker. It was for Chapter 3, did a whole bunch of other Chapter 3 stuff, but he made it for Epic Games. So basically, if you take a look at this, right, it's sort of looking like a Soviet, like, Chernobyl rundown environment here. Got, like, the Soviet stars and just a bunch of, like, green acid and stuff on the ground. And just looking at this looks awesome. I love just the rundown vibe, and just thinking about the cosmetics that could come with this overall theme would be awesome. Just imagine, like, the battle pass full of just, like, characters with, like, gas masks on, and just like a gas mask soldier would be awesome. And just a whole bunch of characters with that theme, and then maybe like the meme skin could be like an acid guy or something. I would really just love a season like that. And like I said before, it's not just like I just pulled it out of nowhere. A lot of people have been asking for a season like this. I'm definitely gonna put a community poll out to see what people think about it right after I upload this video. Other than that, you know, I've been seeing people asking for a space themed. That's another one out there. We haven't really gotten a overall space season of Fortnite, which is actually kind of weird. You know, there was Chapter 1 Season 3, which had space elements to it, but I feel like it could have took the next step with that. It was too early for Fortnite to actually like go hard. Like nowadays when Fortnite releases a season, they go absolutely just hard. They have tons of collabs. They have a whole bunch of stuff than in previous Fortnite. And I don't know if I'm gonna get hate for that. Just it's obvious, you know, because Fortnite grew billions of dollars in value, and they have so much more resources than they did back then. So it would be obvious, you know, space season would be a lot more developed than if it was released back then, right? So damn, 250 in the face, try to rush up on me. So yeah, space season, like, you know, a whole bunch of astronauts in the battle pass with helmets. I would definitely love that. Maybe like a rocket ship vehicle. I don't know how that would work. Wild West is another one that people have been asking for. You know, we kind of had that too in Chapter 1 Season 6. But, you know, maybe another desert biome. You know, just a whole bunch of, like, revolvers, stuff like that. Which I probably would not really want a Wild West season, because think about it. Every single Fortnite chapter, we have gotten a desert. Like, we need actual new biomes. Every chapter, we're getting the same biomes you would see in real life. Because in Chapter 1, we got the snow biome. We got the desert. Chapter 2, we did get the desert in Season 5. Chapter 3, we got the desert. 4, we didn't get a desert in 4. 5, we got the desert again. Yeah, it's just, we got desert so many times. I hope this map doesn't have a desert. I'm kind of sick of the desert area. Snow, you know, obviously kind of have to have snow for Christmas time. But Wild West is kind of thrown out there a couple times. I just wanted to talk about it. It is possible, but what do I think this next season's going to be? Nothing has been really pointing to. We have gotten like no season 2 leaks. We'll definitely be getting that in this next update that is releasing on Tuesday. So I just can't wait to see what kind of leaks there are and just how good the battle pass is going to be, because I feel like everybody is in love with chapter 6. You know, chapter 6 has a lot of players. A lot of people love this chapter, and surprisingly more people are choosing to play this chapter over Fortnite OG, which actually like took me by surprise. I did a poll and I asked everybody, and just the player counts prove this, that chapter 6 is more popular than OG. And it's crazy because when OG first launched in this this chapter, when it just launched like last month, it had more players than chapter 6, right? It had like 1.1 million or something like that. So really surprising to see. I guess just people really just want to really love Fortnite's new uniqueness and see what they can come up with, right? Once again, to think about another like theme that could be coming. I keep forgetting there's bullet drop on this, bro. I wouldn't really know, to be honest. There's just so much stuff they can choose. I'm glad we did get this Japanese theme for this map. And just to speak on the map, this map is like beautiful. This map is amazing. And obviously, I'm on performance graphics because my computer obviously can't handle Fortnite for some reason. You know, this map is amazing. I really can't see what biomes they add. I'm hoping they're unique biomes and not ones we've gotten before. You know, they can't really go wrong with this map. I actually did a poll out when Chapter 6 first launched, or like a couple weeks after launch. And most players did say that this map is like one of the best maps of all time. Either top 2 with Chapter 1 beating it, or number 1. And a lot of people did say this map was number 1. So that is just honestly insane. But Season 2, man. Season 2 is really the make it or break it time period if they can keep all those players they got for Chapter 6 at the beginning. Because like usually when Season 2 launches for a chapter, a lot of people leave. Chapter 2 managed to really just revolutionize the chapter. Chapter 2, Season 2, like, was the Season 1 of Chapter 2, because a lot of people just left after Chapter 2's launch because they didn't update the game for some reason. Epic Games completely forgot how to manage their game. But Chapter 3, Zero Builds was announced in Season 2, so there's always, like, big things happening in Season 2. Like, Season 1 is usually, like, their test period, you know what I mean? Season 1 is, like, the trial period. Like, everything is going to testing in Season 1, and Season 2 is really where they go hard. But yeah, Chapter 3, Season 2... a lot of people hated that because Zero Builds, all the build players, but, you know, Zero Builds revolutionized the game, and I don't care what you say. It's honestly deserved its own video. Chapter 4, Season 2 had, that was the only season that I honestly kind of disliked, and I'm going to get so much hate for that. It's going to be unreal. My dislike counter is going to be through the roof because I said Chapter 4, Season 2 was a season I personally did not like. The reason why I didn't like that season was because they vaulted a whole bunch of stuff at the beginning of the chapter I didn't like. The new biome was... Mega City was honestly awesome. One of the best POIs. It had rain in the biome, which kind of like confused on why they don't do that with biomes nowadays, where they had like its own dynamic weather. I like that city. I didn't like everything else about that. I didn't really like the biome as a whole. I think it was all right. Chapter 5, Season 2. Bro, worst Season 2 of all time. I know a lot of people love that season, but I'm sorry. I hate Chapter 5 as a whole. Chapter 5 was so boring. But, you know, I'm really just excited for this Season 2, see what they can do. Battle Pass better be fire. I want more emotes in the Battle Pass. I keep sleeping on the emotes, really annoying me. 3 other people left. I'm either going to die this video or win, and I don't care. Because we got a good topic to talk about. If there's anything else you guys would like me to talk about, please let me know down in the comments below. Give me a video idea. I got some good things to talk about, some bad things, right? And have it where it's relevant. So a lot of people are... It's a very big discussion, if you know what I mean, right? Overall, Season 1, definitely one of the best seasons of all time. I'm loving this chapter. Definitely one of the best chapters, I believe. And I'm hating this invisible thing, bro. That's the one thing I hate about this chapter. The invisible perk. Like, I hate it so much. You can, like, barely see where they're at. Bro, you can never, like, actually hit people in bushes. I feel like when they, like, spray in a bush... Let's see, ready? Up here, Matt. Oh, my God! Holy Jesus! Clip that, Jarvis, clip that. Oh my God. No scope headshot. Yo, if I don't win this game, I'm gonna be freaking livid. Oh my God, oh my God. Okay, now I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Shotgun, hunting rifle. I'm sorry for everything I said about you. You're the best ever. All right, do I got any, okay, got some chug splashes. Bro, where is this kid at? Come on, please. 100. Throwing a port over there. Oh, he's over there. Oh, another 100. Oh, got him. What do you guys think about season 2 releasing? I literally popped off this this game, bro. I'm putting that in the comments. Top pin comment. It's gonna be this timestamp. Me getting that headshot. What do you think season 2 theme is gonna be? Personally, I hope it's gonna be the post-apocalyptic. I won't be surprised if it's gonna be Star Wars or space season. Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.